All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our web design class. We're going to be working with a Bootstrap, a CSS framework called Bootstrap. So let's get started. First of all, I hope you're seeing my screen. I'm going to open a new Visual Studio, Visual Studio Code. Start on a new project. So let me. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's open. No, I'm going to click on open folder. Okay, click on open folder. Let's go to documents. Oh no, this is. Let me go to my computer documents. Okay, my documents. I have ICT training here. Okay, let's create a new project for selling things, e-commerce. Okay, let's do an e-commerce site. Okay, so let me just create a new folder here. Okay, I'm going to call it e-com. Okay, e-com. All right. So I'm going to click on select folder. It's going to open up for me. Okay. Yes, I trust the authors. So I have this new folder. This one new working environment to work with. So I'm going to everything is from scratch. I'm starting everything from scratch. So let me now create a new folder. I'm going to create a new folder.
I tell you, bring your computer, come assist. You say no.
Okay.
I tell you.
I'm going to create a new folder, IMG, for my images. IMG, I'm going to create a new folder also. Let me I have to click outside of this. Okay, if this is selected, and you click new folder, the folder will be created inside the IMG folder. So I'm going to create new folder. Okay. I'm going to call this one CSS folder. And last folder, I'm going to create JavaScript folder called JS folder. Okay. So we're going to create about 3 pages. We're going to create 3 pages. Okay. I'm clicking outside again, as you can see, so that this new file I'm creating will not be created inside any of these folders. Okay, I click outside the box, outside any of these, and I click on the new file icon here. So I'm going to name this index.html. Okay, that is going to be my landing page. I'm going to create another page for let's say this is to display items for sale. We'll call it our store. This is our store, store.html. Okay, and when we when we click on an item, we need to see one of the items. So we're going to create an item.html. Okay, there we go. And finally, we need to enter our user information when we are placing orders, contact information and all of that. So let's say order.html. Okay, that's what it is for. Okay, that's what it is for. Let's start with our index folder, index file rather. So now before we start, remember we are working with a Bootstrap. Okay, but let's just get our boilerplate up and running first. So I'm on my index file right now. My index file, I click on it, and then I go to use my shift 1 or exclamation mark. So when I hit enter, it's going to bring this boilerplate for me. This is where I'm going to let me increase the size of this so that you can see. So you can see, okay, I think it's big enough. Okie dokie. All right, so we have some content already in our head section and our empty body section. What do we call our e-commerce site? Let's just say e-commerce, okay? This is e-commerce. It's an e-commerce site where we sell things here. Okay, cool, we're ready to go. Now, we're working with Bootstrap, all right? Now we need to get the Bootstrap files to work with. Okay, so for us to do that, I'm going to go to my browser. I'm going to get bootstrap.com. Okay, get bootstrap.com, that is it. Now, get bootstrap.com is going to give us access to Bootstrap. Now, we have various versions of Bootstrap, but the most recent version of Bootstrap is version 5.3. Okay, so Bootstrap is a very powerful front-end framework for designing our web pages. Okay, it's a CSS framework. Okay, so with Bootstrap, you don't need to write your own. You don't need to spend much time writing your own CSS, your own cascade style sheets. Bootstrap has already done it for you. So we're going to see how it goes. Okay, currently we have version 5, version 3, and version 4 are still much in use, but version 5 is the most recent version. And that's what we're going to make use of. So I'm going to go to docs here. I'll go to docs, and I'm going to have access to, everything that's with Bootstrap. So we're coming here to pick anything we need to work with. Okay, let's see how far we can go with a lot of this stuff. Okay, so let's click on the download. Let's click on the download. Okay, cool. Now, it's very good if you download the compiled version. Okay. Yeah. Is someone speaking there? Okay. So we'll click on the download for the compiled CSS and JavaScript. This is the ready-to-use compiled code, easy to drop in our project. Okay, so let's download this. It's going to download as a zip folder. Okay, so it's going to download like a zip folder. So you're going to see it here. Okay, it's done. Let me. Okay, here we go. This is it here. So I'm going to unzip it so I can pick what I need. Okay, so I'm going to unzip this guy here. So I'm going to extract all. Okay, let me just extract to this. Okay, succeeded in extracting. Okay, cool, here we go. So from here now, I'm going to pick my everything. Let's pick everything so that we won't have issues. So I'm going to just, let me open my.
I too fast.
Okay, I'm too fast.
Yes, sir.
Wow. Are you following as I'm doing this stuff?
Yes.
Wow. I'm not sure you can be able to follow me. I think it's best you just watch me do this. And, because I'm recording it. I'm recording this so you can be able to have access to it later. You can be able to watch it later. You can pause it, do what you want to do, and all of that. Okay, so I'm going to copy these guys. I'm going to click and drag into my JavaScript folder here. Okay, there we go. Our JavaScript files there. I'll come back here. Okay, I go back to my CSS folder. We have all of this there. I select all, Control A, and I click and drag into my CSS folder. Okay, there we go. Yeah, everything is there. Cool. So we have our JavaScript files here. We have our CSS files here. So if you want to just see a little bit of how the CSS files will look like, we're working with bootstrap.min.css, which is this file here. If I click on it right now, you see this is the CSS file. Okay, so Imagine you writing all these codes, you know, it's going to be too hectic. Then we have the JavaScript. We are looking at the bootstrap.min.js. That's what we'll be working with. Okay, the same thing that the JavaScript. This is vanilla JavaScript, by the way. So that is what Bootstrap 5 is using. Okay, so we have our JavaScript files and CSS files there. So let's come back to our index file. Okay, right here, right now, I'm going to link to my CSS Bootstrap file. Okay, so I'm going to type link, and when that comes up, I press enter. I'm going to link to my CSS slash. Now there are so many files here. I'm looking for my bootstrap.min.css, which is this guy here. Okay, then I also go to my body. Okay, press enter because it's going to be at the bottom of my body section. Okay, so I'm going to use my scripts. When you type scripts, okay, you're going to use the script with source, script column source. Okay, script column source. So, why? Then I don't know why. Okay, yeah, I want to be seeing myself. Okay. Okay, script source. Yes, I'm going to the JS folder / bootstrap. I need the button. I need bootstrap.bundle.js. They're going to help you with a lot of things. You're going to see it. Then I'm going to also pick JS bootstrap.min.js. Bootstrap.min.js. I think this should come first. Let's bring that. Let's take this up and bring it by the bottom. Let's put it first. Okay. I don't know if it means anything, but I think this should be the right thing. Okay, cool. Now we're going to have, let's start building our site, okay, with our index. Okay, now what you should know about Bootstrap is the use of containers. So let us come back to our Bootstrap, get Bootstrap. So let's go to layout. So let's talk about containers. So it explains something about containers. Okay, containers is what we use to set a maximum width for every thing we are doing. Okay, so we're going to use a fluid container. We have class equals to fluid container dash fluid. Okay, this is going to make the our page to span the entire page. Okay, so let's use that. So I'm going to pick this guy. So what you can do is you just click on this copy to clipboard. Okay, just click that copy to clipboard. Okay, and then come to code, and then you can just enter that there. Okay, so that's our fluid container. All right, now inside our fluid container, we're going to have different rows. Okay, we're going to have 4 rows. All right. Okay, so let's have we're going to have let's create comments. For you to create a comment, you're going to say less than sign, exclamation mark, dash dash. It creates a comment for us. So this is going to be our header. We'll put our header there. Then I have another one. This is going to be our banner. Let's create a banner. Then we're going to have banner. We have contents. Okay. Let's make it simple, and then let's have a footer. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's start with our header. Okay. Now, first start with our header. Let's add a row. Let's do div. Let's do dot row. Okay, we want to put everything in a row so that everything will be together in that row. Now, if you want to, basically any content you want to put in a container, you must put it in a row. Okay. must be 0. For example, take a look at this. We have div class equals to container, then you have class equals to row. Okay, so you have to put everything in a straight line in a row. Okay, so what we're going to do here inside this container, this header, is going to be our navigation. Okay, so I'm going to be under components, I have my nav bar. Okay, so I'm going to pick my nav bar. There's so many types of nav bar we can have. Okay, so I think this is okay. We can make use of this one, search and all of that. So I'm going to pick this guy. I'm just going to pick it. Now I can select it and copy, or I can just click on this to copy to clipboard. Okay, so inside my row, I'm just going to paste that there. Okay, cool. Let's just see what we have arrived at. So I'm going to click on this go live button here. Go live. When you go live, we are using a live server, by the way. Live server comes from these extensions. You can install it from here. We have live server. Automatically creates, So now in our live server, we've been able to have, we have this, our link here. We have navbar, home link, and then this drop down here. I can do stuff here. Okay. So that is our nav. Okay, cool. Next, let us have something at the top so that let's have a row at the top. So I'm going to say dot row. Okay, dot row at the top. So at the top, I'm going to have a container. I'm going to have a container. So let me say, if I have a container, I have to have a column called -12. Now, what happens is that, let's go back here under grid or columns. You'll see that we have columns that segregates every content we want to place on our page. Okay, so like this, you can arrange content the way we want. So we see this example, we have called align dash self dash center. Okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, we have horizontal alignment, and you can arrange things just the way you want them. Okay, you have to specify content center, content end, and all of that. Okay, so now this call -12 is what it does is, let's go to grid so we'll get an idea. Now you see, okay. We go to the let me explain with a view. Okay. Now let me pick something out easy to understand. Okay, let's use this one. Okay, so we see what we have here. We have each column, the width is set by the number after the call -5, for instance, means it's going to take 5 spaces. Altogether, there are 12 spaces. Altogether, there are 12 spaces. So if I'm taking 5 spaces, it means I'm left with 7. Okay. So if I'm taking 12, it means there's no more space on that row. So you see this example, we have call-8 and then call-4. 4 plus 8 is 12. Okay, so we're just separating this row into, this is like 2 of this. But when we say call-12, it means we're taking the entire width, okay, which is what we want to achieve here. But inside here, I want to have a container. Okay, so we want to have a container, and inside it we have our row. Okay, now we want to have, let's go to our columns again. We want to have something at the top. This align self-center. Okay, so let's pick it. Okay, let's pick it and put it here. Okay. Okay, now for us to see what we have done, Okay, this is it's one of three columns. Okay, one of three columns. Okay, so let me let me let me give it a background color so that we can have an idea of how it looks. Let's say let's say um, BG. Now I'm going to use color now. I'm going to say this class. This will help us understand how CSS, how Bootstrap works. So I'm going to use, let me go to color here. Customer add color. Okay, so we have colors. So we have body color, BG colors. We have BS-primary, BS-primary RGB, and so on and so forth. So for example, if I take this let me use BG. This for text. This for text. Okay. Let me take this for text. Let's see. BG primary. Okay, let's take BG primary. Let's just take this entire thing. Okay. All right. So if I come here and just place that inside there. Okay. Okay, there you go. So you see, it takes this entire close that. You see what it does, it took the entire middle here. The entire middle there. It just sits there. Okay. So let me come back here and let me say this is it. Align self center. Okay. Now let's see if I can say text center. Let's come back here. Okay, we're gonna let's see if we can align text. See, we have tables, contents, typography. Let's go to typography and see if we can align text. Okay, while it's loading, let's. I just want to show you how you can just develop a page without just going to CSS. Okay, so let's see if we can continue. What I want to do here is I want to put an image here at the middle. Okay, so let me look for an image I can use. The typography has come. Okay, I think I can. Okay, this for display. Display. Okay, let's use this display. There we go. Let's use this big one. So for us to use that big one, we're going to use this display headings. So this is it here. H1 class display 1. Okay. So let's come back here. There are we. Okay. One of three columns. Display here. Display 1. Let's say the commerce. Okay. What do we have? Okay, yeah. We have e-commerce. Okay. And let's try and get an image. Let's get an image for e-commerce. Let's just get an image we can use. E-commerce. Okay, while that is loading, I'm going to see if I can align this text to center. So let's see. Let's okay, let me make my life easy. Let me add an inline style here and say text align center. that will give us, okay, that's at the middle. Okay, do we have a picture now? Yeah, someone wants to ask a question. Does someone have a question? Okay. Okay, sorry. I have to share. Okay, thank you. Share my screen again. Sorry. Okay. There's a lot of, okay, I think this one will work. I think this one will work. Yeah. E-commerce, yeah. So let's download this one. Save image as. So let's, oh, good. Okay, e-commerce, ICT, training, e-com, IMG. You can see I'm targeting that. So we'll say e-commerce dash logo. Okay, save that guy there. All right. So let us add it here. Let's see what we're going to get. So we're going to say IMG. This source is going to be IMG slash e-commerce logo. Okay, sorry about that. Slash e-commerce logo. Just add the class. Now let's look at the for images. See, we have images here, so we can pick styles, the classes for images. So we have responsive. So if you want your image to be responsive, use the IMG dash fluid. Okay, we're going to work with this a lot. Okay, or we can use a thumbnail. Maybe should we use a thumbnail? Should we use a thumbnail? Let's see. Which one? I think a thumbnail would be better. Let's use a thumbnail. Okay, thumbnail. Let's see how does it look? Okay. E-commerce. Okay. Let's say we use fluid. Let's see what we get. Or we can use it. Let me just work with fluid for now. Get the same thing. Well, it doesn't matter. It's just thumbnail. Thumbnail. Okay, let's go with thumbnail. Let's work with that. E-commerce. You can remove this e-commerce at the top. Well, whatever you want to do. Okay, so let us now work with our nav. So we have home here. What I want to do, this href here, I want it to be our home because I have this at the top here. So I want that to be our home. Then I want this to be my store. This is going to be our store. Okay, that's going to be our store. Okay, we have this drop down here. So I'm going to say categories. Categories. In our categories, we're going to have different categories in our store. Let's say we have fashion, items fashion. Let's say phones and tablets. We want to sell phones and tablets. What else are we selling? Something else like cars. I want to sell cars. That'll be fun. Okay, let's okay, now we can have it disabled, but we don't want to have it disabled. We have item and we have order. So I'm going to change this to order. Now I'm going to remove this disabled. If this disabled, because of the disabled there, you see that is what's bringing this disabled. So I'm going to remove this. So if I do that, here we go. Oh, we have store, there's a link there. Oh, store. About us. Yeah. This is about us. About us. Okay. Okay, what about contact us? We need to contact us too. They need to contact us. Yeah, we need to contact us. So many pages to do here. Contact. Yep, we have them there. Okay, I'm not feeling too fine, so just pardon me. Okay, so we got at now we want to work on our banner. Let's work on a big banner. So we'll go back to our Bootstrap. Let's go to images. We want to have this kind of image. Okay, so let's copy this guy there. I think we should do a carousel. We should do a carousel now. Let's do a carousel. Yeah. Wow. So soon. So soon. Wow. Okay, let's do a carousel. Let's click on that. Carousel is going to give us a slider like this. Okay, so we're going to copy this guy. I'm going to copy this guy. Yeah, copy this guy. Come back here. So we're going to have another. This is a container. This is a row. That is a row. That row ends there. That's another row. Okay, so this is another row. So let's work on this row. So this will be dot row. And it's going to be dot core dash 12. Okay, and then we'll paste that guy there. Okay, so we want to have some images. Let's see if it works anyway. Okay, we have to working. Okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, so let's look for images now that I can use. Okay, so we have okay, this one, how big is this? Okay, this is for 840 by okay, let's just pick this one and save images. Okay, let's say pick one image. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, let's save images. Pick two. Okay, let's look for another one. Okay, let's take this one. Let's save it as pick three. Okay, here we go. Pick three. All right. So let's come back here. We have pick one, pick two, pick three. So in our source here, we will have img slash pick one. In our source here, we will have img slash pick two. And here, we will have img slash pick 3.jpg. So we'll have this. Yeah, so if I click on this, yeah, so sliding. Yes. Maybe it's too big, or what do you think? It's too big, it's too big. Let's reduce the size. We're going to use the method we use here to reduce the size. Okay. Let's use that method. Paste the line center. Let's use that method. What do we do here? Row. Row. Okay, let's do that here. Will it make any difference? Okay. Sliding anyway. Sliding, sliding, sliding. Okay, or should we reduce the height? Okay. Well, you get the idea anyway. You get the idea. Okay, so that is how. Okay, width 100. Let's see if we can reduce the width now. When I reduce the width to 80, what happens? If I reduce the width to 80. If I reduce the width to 80, what do we get? It's no longer percentage. Oh, no. That percentage thing. Nah, that doesn't work. 100 is, yeah, 100 it is. Okay, I think we would find a way to reduce this later on. Reduce that later on. Let's go to content. Okay, now for content, we're going to work with cards for content. So let's go and pick cards. Before then, let's get a row. Let's get the call-12. Okay, so let's go back to Bootstrap and let's look for cards. Yeah, there we go, card. So cards going to give us something like this. Okay, something like that. So div class cards and all of that. So let us create as many cards as we want. Okay, copy that from here. Let's paste that there. Let's paste 2 cards. Let's see what we get. Okay, all right, okay. All right, so since the cards are working that way, okay, let's create a container. And let's create a row. Sorry. Okay, and then in the row, let's create like how many containers now? 4-3 times 4. Let's create 4. So let's paste that there, that there. I'm pressing tab to move it. Okay. Okay. So we'll remove this guy. Save this. Okay. Yep. So we have these cards like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yep. So now finally let's do our footer. Yeah, you know what we're going to do here, we're going to add images here, add an image here, add an image here, add an image here. But that's going to be your assignment. Add these images there, change the title, put the price of whatever, and click here. You say order now. Yeah, or buy now. Okay, footer. Let's open our footer. Well, we won't have footer directly here, so we're going to just let's just go straight to our footer here, and let's work with our row, and let's work with our call. Okay, let's do something different now. Let's go back to where we. Let's go back to our. Is it columns now? Columns. I need 2 columns. Okay, 1 of 2 columns. Where are you? 1 of 2 columns. Here you are. There they are. So we'll pick these guys and then drop them here. Okay, and let me see what I get. Okay, cool. So this is going to be copyright. Copyright. We'll say and copy. Okay, we'll put this here. I'm going to put here designed by web design class. Okay, we're going to design this later on. So what do we get? Yep, here we are, designed by. Okay, so we have the slider. We'll work on the slider later. Let's go work on the slider. We have our e-commerce. I think this e-commerce on the top should go. Or this e-commerce here should go. Yeah, let this one go. Okay, let it go. You have to do without it. Do without you. I'm going to comment this out. Control /. Yes, I think it's okay this way. Yeah. So thank you guys. I don't want to cover too much. I don't cover too much, and then we'll not be able to follow. So what we have done, just repeat it. I'm going to copy paste the codes for us in our group chat, and just follow what I've done. Make changes, change the images. But the most important thing is to make use of Bootstrap. You see how we can design things with Bootstrap. Okay. Yeah. So